Apparently I'm muted. You said you can't hear me. Okay, that's my fault. I'm muted. That's the problem. Sorry about that. It must have muted me when I was doing like a thumbnail or something last night. I must have muted myself and forgot. Sorry. That's my fault. That's me being bad. Alright, now it sounds in tune. Now it sounds in tune. Jodie Whittaker quits as Doctor Who. I don't think so. She had a contract for another season. She probably signed 5 seasons of television, to be honest, so. I know American television is usually 5. So I doubt she would have quit right now. There's no reason to. So hello, Scott Cromwell. Hello, Official Anime Citizen. Hello, Sarah Johnson, Lady Viking. Hello, John M. Hello, Rodrigo Rodriguez. Hello, Charlie Weeb. Hello, who else did I not say hi to? Neff Champion. Oh, great. What are they saying now? Oh, the Celebrity Meltdowns are fun. I got a few of them pulled up. But I had, now I'm like, okay, I'm playing fucking guitar, so. Jodie Whittaker quits at being a total prat, we wish. Hello, Richard Hewitt. Hello, Matthew Hooker. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being channel members. I will eventually change the emoji out. Yeah, it sounds in tune now. Didn't know about Jodie Whittaker quitting Doctor Who. I quit after 10 minutes of her first episode. It's not good, Man of Beard. Hello, Bunny Knight, Scarlet, big fan, keep the awesome work. Well, thank you. Hello, Vernon. Hello, David Morris. Sorry for not donating in a month. At the moment, I can really do membership. Don't worry about that. I'm streaming because there's not a lot of, like, movie stuff, and there's a lot of little celebrity things that are probably worth about 30 seconds each. You know, that's kind of the issue I have. There's a lot of little things that I don't think I could stretch out into a full video. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do them live. And I'll put the guitar down. Because I'm gonna break the thing, and that's the last thing I need is to break the thing that I shouldn't have bought in the first place because it was too expensive. Any more than I already did break it, so. And I will try not to melt down and cry. So I broke my freaking pick moving those out of the way. So I was gonna tune this one up, and then I got into that one because I had to get the pick out of that one, and the picks were. Yeah, this is like one of the first picks that I've shattered in a while. I kind of forgot about those, so. Oh, Lord. Saying blow up the Bobby box so there's no interest. Of which, what's a Bobby box? Is that like the boob tube? Is that like the TV? See, here's the thing. I don't watch a lot of TV anyway. And especially with everything just dropping all at once. I have maybe like an hour a day-ish. Depending, like I can probably squeeze in an hour maybe 3 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week. So with something like Doctor Who or something like Star Trek, I could go in and be like, okay, Star Trek is going to be Thursday mornings I watch Picard or whatever, or you know, Monday mornings I watch Doctor Who, because I'm not gonna watch them live unless like I really have the time and the inclination. So Booby is English slang for, or Bobby is English slang for cop. Okay, well that I knew. I just like, what does that have to do with TV? Cat's in the Cradle for some stream. I don't know it, and I'm not really a big fan of Cat Stevens, so don't really. And also, I have nothing in common with the song, because I'm like, yeah, shit happens. We got some stupid entertainment news. So what's the first one? You want to hear how boohoo James Corden is sad? Do you want to hear... James Corden's Home Fest. Star speaks of anxiety and sadness over the,
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bungo.
Shit! No, wrong. Should I be clipping these? I think I should be clipping these. I'm thinking I should probably be clipping these. Alright. We are in the middle of a live stream. Well, James Corden is a little bit sad today. We're talking about James Corden. Now, I don't know if I can show... I guess I could probably show a little bit of it. Can I show this on screen? I don't even know if I can show them on screen anymore. But due to the, cough, cough...
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bungo.
Also, thank you so much, Tyler Preston. Oh, super chat, $2 super chat. Mecha is more of a man than Preston Poulter. I don't know. Am I? Probably. I don't really know him, so I can't say anything. So I don't know. But thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Also, Jiggle Cam is working, and you guys know what happens when we get to that $100 total in the day. And if you don't, bra comes off, because why the fuck? My body, my choice, right? What was I talking about? Oh, James Corden. James Corden is a bit of a he's sad. He's sad today. I think everybody's sad today. But James Corden is having anxiety. He said his anxiety came about when I allowed myself to think about my family back home. All right. So this is just BBC trolling us, saying he's speaking out of anxiety and sadness over the cough stuff, which I might not be able to even show you guys. So let me pull up the article without showing it on screen, because I don't know if the bots look at keywords like that. So we're talking around it to stay monetized on this one. Not that it's going to be a thing, but he says, I found it tougher than I ever thought I would during a special edition of his late show from home, because, now they're trying to come in and steal our shit, coming in and saying, hey, now we're YouTubers. No, you didn't. You guys worked hard and kissed the right butts in Hollywood to be where you're at. And you know what? We're finding out. You guys aren't crap without your lighting, writers, editors, producers, without your entourage.
Let's go eat some fried fish. Come on, boat, I can go. Let's go eat some fried fish. Cause there's no more pasta, oh no.
Shut up, Madonna. They're realizing that they need to be more than just saying something to a camera to get people to say anything to them. See, it always works really well for them on their late night talk shows when they have the applause sign and the audience. And because of the power of suggestion, more than anything, people will laugh because it's impolite not to, especially if you have that big old applause sign and laugh sign shining at you, even to the point where, in the case of somebody like Lily Singh, I've heard that they have to stop, have them react again in the audience if they didn't get a good enough reaction, and redo it. So how old's Madonna anyway? Oh, she's in her 60s. She's easily in her 60s. Tyler Preston asks. Madonna cringe, more fury. Madonna's showing her inner lizard from the moon. I can't even speak today. She's only 61. Well, she was born in 1954, I want to say. Either 54 or 59. So she's getting up there. She's old. She's too old to be thinking she's a goddamn teenager. But that's the thing. Hello, Transcendent Cthulhu. Neff Champion, I'm going stir crazy, but that's okay, I guess. No, we're all kind of going stir crazy. This is why I'm doing like the stream. I'm doing more streams too, because I'm going a little stir crazy. Because normally I can kind of have, and I'm not complaining about this, but normally I'll have, okay, now I'm going to take some time off from the computer, away from it, and go like, I can go shopping or go to lunch with my mother or something. And that's kind of why I moved back to Colorado, so I'd be a little closer to her. Now you can't really be within distance of anybody ever, and everything's closed down. And it's kind of weird. So we have a few celebrities that are going a little stir crazy, just a little bit. Oh, did I lose? I didn't lose it. Here, I put it over here. I lost my James Corden article. Bad me. Shame on me for doing that. Here it is. So if I do end up clipping this. He says, I found it tougher than I ever thought I would during a special edition of his Late show. You feel so out of control. It feels so beyond our comprehension, all of it, that I found I get sort of overwhelmed with the sadness of it all. All of us. I think all of us do. I think a lot of us are kind of, it's incomprehensible. It is unprecedented. We've never gone through anything like this before. And maybe a lot of these celebrities will take a look at what they have and really, really appreciate the fact that they can very easily just sit this one out, sit at home, do nothing. They don't have to worry about where their next paycheck's coming from or next meal's coming from. They have the financial stability to go about their lives and just take some time off and stay at home. They have the luxury to do that. A lot of people don't. The fast food places are still open and those people still have to go to work. Those people probably still need their jobs because what else do they have as a source of income? And no, it's not because people are lazy. You take what you can get in this day and age, especially now. And a lot of us don't even have that luxury. So, yeah, okay. Nice sentiment, James Corden. What else does he say? He broadcasts live from his garage in LA, and he's joined via live stream by stars like Billie Eilish and Dua Lipa and BTS. You know, all the people that we feel so sorry for, having to sit at home in the lap of luxury with everything just handed to them on a silver platter. We really, really feel so sorry for them. I'm not trying to say this just because I'm like, boo-hoo, they have it and I don't. No. I kind of feel like all of us who are in the position of having it a little bit better than some of the other people, we really don't have a whole lot to complain about yet. Yes, it's terrifying. Yes, it's scary. But if we're in a position like James Corden or somebody, he could easily help a shit ton of people just by opening up a pocketbook, opening up a wallet. That's what I think a lot of people want to see from these celebrities right now, is a little bit more humble humility, humanizing them a little bit more, letting them realize just how privileged they actually are. Because I think they take for granted, and I don't think they understand what real life is about. I don't think they understand what it's like to go through your daily life and worry, okay, well, I've got money for this month's rent, but what about next month? And I've got money for, you know, the bills now. You know, but these people, they've never had this, or they haven't in such a long time they don't remember. And I'm not saying every single celebrity is born with a silver spoon in their mouth, because they're not. There's a lot of people who are working in the shittiest jobs and the shittiest circumstances for a very long time before they manage to get in the right place at the right time with the right crowd. But for the most part, the celebrities are celebrities because of who they know. It's networking. It's all this big, huge circle jerk of people who are of the same class and same wealth and same mindset as the rest of them. So they're really, really so out of touch with what everybody else is going through. And yeah, so he's sad for his family. The British star, whose talk show has been on hiatus due to the cough, told his viewers his anxiety came about when I allowed When I allowed myself to think about my family back home in England, or my friends, or the people I love. See, now you don't really think about them other times, though. You're just, oh, la la la, they're fine. I'm here in my mansion with my very privileged job and lifestyle, doing carpool karaoke with every celebrity under the sun. He continued, it's okay to feel anxious. The best thing we can all do is kind of breathe through that and put our minds in a positive place. And yes, that's great advice coming from somebody who really, really isn't going to have to struggle with anything. Like I said, he's going to be fine. He's going to be sitting there in his mansion, and he could sit there. And here's the thing. He will never have to want for anything in his life. He could sell his big, huge estate and live a little bit smaller and modest just on the profit he makes from his house that he probably can't pay cash for. Price is Right review. Thank you so much. And Jiggle Cam, $10 super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Mecha? I hear the Phantom Menace have gone full woke, getting exposed to internet gas that makes Jeremy wear soy pants. Gary braids his beard. You feeling the freeing the nips and go, and the Phantom Menace go on slot walks. Happy first. Well, thank you. I mean, freeing the nips will happen once we hit 100 total today. But like I said, no pressures or worries. It's just an incentive for everybody who feels entertained today. Extreme boob close-up. That is my channel. I have the jiggle cam on purpose. See, I'm influenced by people like Elvira and people who don't really take a lot of this shit super serious as far as sexuality. Back when we were allowed to. Back before we had all these people going, where are her organs? Oh my god. Like, oh, shut up. Suck my dick. I don't care where her fucking organs are. If you don't like it, don't fucking buy it. Oh, man. Can't believe the whole thing with the internet gas man and Snowflake wasn't a joke. I know, they should have released it today. We would have thought it was a joke. And now I'm not doing a lot of like April-y fool stuff. I don't really do it anyway. I don't think it's appropriate right now. I don't find it to be super funny, but thank you so much. I'm not going to do any myself because I don't think I would be I don't think it would be fair to you guys if I did any. So no April Fool's anythings. He said it's okay to feel anxious. The best thing we can all do is kind of breathe through that part and put our minds in a positive place. Corden also suggests, as we ask ourselves, what can I do to help someone else who might be feeling like this? And just me talking to you tonight has made me feel a little bit lighter. All right, again, I'm happy you feel a little bit better, James Corden, but seriously, dude, we don't just sit there and be funny. Don't give us any life advice. Don't give us any, sit there, be funny, try and entertain us. That's what you can do. That's your job. Your job as an entertainer. Your job is not to be like trying to tell anybody anything other than just put a smile on their face and open up your wallets. That's what these celebrities, in my opinion, really, really need to do. Less preachy. Oh, there's more. There's another one. Samuel L. Jackson. But Harvey, you're not going after Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. It is mostly Jimmy fucking what's his name? Kimmel. I keep going. There, that's the right one. So, Samuel L. Jackson is basically reading books where he's like, stay the fuck at home. I watched about 2 minutes of this, and I got to the point where they're talking about, Jimmy Kimmel says, I'm so jealous that you and Magic Johnson go off on your Italian vacations every summer, and now we can't. Oh, boo fucking who? Cry me a goddamn river. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, all you people. You can't go to Italy this summer. You know what? You know who else won't be able to enjoy your goodwill and charity? How many people died in Italy this year? Anyone got a death toll of numbers in Italy? Yeah. So maybe instead of worrying about going on vacation right now, maybe. Or shut the fuck up and entertain us. Dance, monkey, dance. And I guess, heart's in the right place. Again, heads up their own ass. Again, every single time I see this from these people. You want to hear some of this? Let's see how much I can hear some of this. Mecha 42. Please tell Madonna to sit down. J-Hand, I will. Madonna. Oh, where's my jiggle cam? Jiggle cam's not working. I gotta do it manually. $5 super chat, thank you so much. Madonna, sit your old, tired ass down. Madonna.
Drop the taco, get in the car. Does this
Drop the taco, get in the car. Oh, that didn't work, but thank you so much. $5 super chat, really, really appreciate it. Now let's try this again since the camera's fucked up.
Drop the taco, get in the car.
Madonna, drop the taco, shut the fuck up, sit down. Please go to Italy, won't miss you, Ronan Blade says. Oh, I know, these celebrities, they're just a trip. It is kind of fun watching them melt down a little bit.
So, I was thinking the other day about a simpler time when our only concern about getting on an airplane was there might be snakes on it. And with that said, please say hello.
Okay, that's almost a funny joke. Their only concern might be snakes on it. Kind of a funny joke. Doesn't work unless you have an audience telling you to applaud. Jimmy. Really, really doesn't, sweetie. But that's okay.
To probably the coolest guy in quarantine, or anywhere for that matter, via Cisco from his home somewhere in the universe, Samuel L. Jackson. Hello, Sam. How are you?
I'm good, man. What's going on?
I like that shirt.
Also, Matthew Hooker, thank you so much. Holy shit, thank you so much. $20 super chat. You're too kind and generous. Now my camera's working. Really, really appreciate it. What we need is to unleash the Inquisitor on celebs and SJWs and ask what they've done that benefits everyone. Exactly. I think a lot of the case is they just see people.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Drop the taco, get in the car.
I like that new one. I like my new drop the taco. Hello, Kevin Smith. He yells Mecha. Timothy Morris, drop the Larson and Live Moss. Did you guys all get your free tacos yesterday? Oh, so there's more to this. Basically, Samuel L. Jackson's reading a kid's book.
Where'd you get that shirt? It looks great. You post every year. Magic and Sam go on a vacation to Italy, and it looks great. You post pictures on Instagram, and I have been bugging both of you to bring me along on this vacation for, I don't know, maybe 10 years now.
This was your
And now we can't.
This was my, what do you mean it was my year? This is my year. We have to go. Even if we, I don't know, even if we get a raft and put it in my pool in the yard, we have to do this.
I have no words for how disappointed I am. Okay, we get it. Yeah, I'm disappointed too. I don't get to... My Vegas vacation that I worked my butt off to go to in January was interrupted by what possibly could have been an early case of the, cough cough.
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bungo.
Remember, I was sick for about a month. I couldn't get out of bed for a very long time, and it was hard. It was horrible. I don't feel too bad that you don't get to go to Italy every year. Samuel L. Jackson and Jimmy Kimmel. No, I know. But Samuel L. Jackson is in there, and he's reading a book saying, stay the fuck home, as, it's a great sentiment, and he's trying to do it in the most entertaining way. I think the problem in this one is fucking Jimmy Kimmel going off and being like, yes, I'm still rich and privileged, and here's my rich and privileged celebrity friends, and now I can't be rich and privileged with celebrities in our extreme wealth and go on these rich, lavish vacations this summer. Boo-hoo me. Poor me. Poor me, right? Also, thank you so much. Sees Madonna sinking into a calm. Mom, you're drunk again. Go to bed. All right. Thank you so much, Tyler Preston. Madonna, you think she's drunk here?
Let's go eat some fried fish. Fried fish. Come on, boat, I can go. Let's go eat some fried.
I think the stumble is the perfect indication that Madonna is drunk, because she messes up the words to start singing Vogue off key, mind you, and then she starts twirling around and stumble. Madonna, go home, you're drunk, old woman. Crazy Cat Guy says greetings. It's Pete Burns, Olivia Kirby says. Who's Pete Burns? She's drunk or high, can't decide. Inkwell. Being drunk or high is the only excuse for that, Robert Pearson says. I think she might be a little glug. She might have been a little smoke.
Weed every day.
And then decide to get the munchies and eat some fish or something. Now, people are telling me that's code for something. I don't know. I don't believe any of that. I just think celebrities are just a bunch of rich assholes who sniff their own farts. That's about it. Not all of them, too. Some of them are perfectly reasonable. Some of them are perfectly fine to sit there in a hotel room in Vegas and smoke a bowl with you. And some of them are perfectly fine and normal people. It's just when they get to that, are they in the triangle thing? Are they part of the all-seeing? Are they part of that? That's when they get a little bit, I think, too up their own asses. They get a little bit too powerful, a little bit too rich. You still gotta have some sort of grounding in reality. And I get what, like, in the beginning of the thing, James Corden, his sentiment is nice. Yes, everybody is depressed. Everybody's anxious. Everybody's got crap we're going through. And my critique at this point is I don't want to hear it from people who are going through we're all going through this. We're all going through the exact same worries of, family, sickness, staying, our hands staying clean, sanity. We're all going through that worry as a planet right now. As a planet. Other worries that most of us are going through that a lot of these rich asshole celebrities are not going through is, are we going to be able to pay rent next month? Are we going to have a roof over our heads? Are we going to, if we do catch something, are we going to be able to cover any sort of long-term health effects that might have? Are we going to be able to pay for a doctor's visit if we show up somewhere? Those little things, those are the worries that people have, because even with copays, if you do have insurance, out through the roof, it's just crazy. It's just nuts. Inkwell, I'm only working 1 day a week. Exactly. And even YouTube, I mean, I'm restructuring. I'm having to figure out, okay, what else can I do? Because normally I just cover like the movies and some of the bigger pop culture TV. I already did make a pretty decent amount of views, or get a pretty decent amount of views covering, a certain Captain People out there. I was gonna retire. Not you.
I like
not
money.
Not a fucking hubris. Not I like science. Captain People, like I said, her.
I just see people.
Her. So I did already kind of niche my way into the entertainment field by talking about the celebrity nonsense. So that's nothing changing here. It's just trying to figure out how to word it. And just to try and figure out how to not sound like a jealous cunt. Because sometimes you can if you don't word it correctly. I am very blunt. And like I said, I will say, shut up, you're a rich asshole. You have no actual worries that anybody else doesn't have. You have it a lot better. Sit down and shut the fuck up, right? Do a topless gaming stream. I probably wouldn't do a topless gaming stream. I mean, unless I got like a fuck ton of money. Like if somebody said, here's a house that is paid for, that you only have to pay property taxes on, then I would probably just do topless streaming, because then who cares, right? But I mean, it's just all part of the thing. I really want to save comics to honor Jack Kirby, Poet Scotty says in Stanley's memory. I can't even get hired. Oh, well, that's the thing with comics. You almost have to just do it yourself, because at this point, why would you want to work for Marvel and DC? Why would you want to work for those assholes? I mean, I've seen how Gail Simone and people are. It's probably a good place to end this video. I think we've rambled about James Corden and Samuel L. Jackson enough. So I'm going to go back to my live stream. Don't you go anywhere. Oh, and now I can start sniffling because I'm not going to be... So I'll probably clip that and put that up as a video. Any of these other little things. David Morris, not on YouTube. I mean, YouTube, we have a jiggle cam on YouTube also. So we do have that. Oh, Anakin. Some dumb cunt decided that Anakin was an incel. Let me find it. I thought I pulled that up. Also, we got Ghostbuster stuff. We're talking Amber Heard too. I didn't want to put that in the title because I'm sure... I put incel in for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, shit, that's going to be enough to get demonetized. So I'm sure the stream isn't monetized, but it's a stream. Nobody's going to watch it back after the fact anyway. It'll probably just be deleted or privatized. Where's the Anakin thing? I have the article up about that. Bounty into comics. So some dumb cunt that I've never heard of, who's got me blocked on Twitter, decided that Anakin is an incel. I guess is the best way to put it. That's a Picard thing. Oh, thank you so much, Alan Davis. £2. Why is my jiggle cam not working? Jiggle cam's not working now. £2 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. It is. I did. Now it's working. Yay, now it's working. Jiggle cam, activate. I did get extra memory for my computer, so hopefully it'll help with some of this. I did splurge and grab some more. Apparently I was only using 8 gigs of RAM, so that these sluggish cameras won't be an issue in a bit. Just in a bit. Hopefully. And my nose is like super itchy. So I had the cat on my lap for like 2 seconds. Oh man, and now it's just ugh. Oh, thank you so much. Lookout Tower Radio. £2 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Jiggle cam not working again. Come on. Jiggle cam. Jiggle cam. There you go. Hey, Harpy Lady. Yeah, and DC and Marvel needs competition. I think they do. Vagrant Queen Rider. I don't know who that is. Well, we'll clip it. And I gotta make sure that my thing catches up before we actually go into that. Good thing I picked up my new glasses, Poet Scotty says. Oh, don't remind me I'm getting glasses in a couple of years. Ugh. Incel's losing any meaning. I know, especially with the way we are here in this day and age. I mean, how many of us have people on other sides of planets and countries and might as well be on another fucking planet, right? But that's how it goes. That's how it is. I think my stream deck... Oh, it almost worked for a second. Almost worked for about a second. Thank you so much. £5 super chat, Alan Davis. You're just so generous. You guys, no message, but thank you. Really, really appreciate it. And Crazy Cat Guy also. Well, we'll do a complete Zoom for you. Thank you so much. $5 super chat. Poor impersonation of Jack Sear. Throw a coin to you, Mecha. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Coins, dollar super chat. I know money is like a hard thing to come by, so I'm not like out here just begging. I do really, really appreciate it. I know I don't want anybody to send money if they can't, like, you know, if you guys need it more than I do, I totally get it. I'm kind of the point where I'm like, I'm like, okay, I have it better than some people because at least I have income on YouTube, right? I know I have it better, and I shouldn't be out here complaining about anything. I get it. I got other little stupid real world shit. Incels, the same thing in movies. Let's insult those people, right? I'd rather work for Image Comics than DC or Marvel. Poet Scotty. The director, nothing worse than cat hair in your bowl of mac and cheese. I need more liquid. I'm so thirsty today. I don't know why I'm so thirsty today. Patrick Wenzel's cool guitars. Oh, thank you. I started off the stream by tuning that one. It's kind of nicking it out. I'm super sad. That's alright. This one I have to tune up again too, because this is like... Oh, and I'm gonna talk about this Anakin shit too. I think this one needs tuning. I think. Maybe. I like this one. It's so much bassier than I remember it being. At this point, I'm waiting for Hugh Hefner to be called an incel, right? My life is now consumed by live stream and video games, Inkwell says. That's what I'm trying to do, more streaming. Play something like I'll join in with my stylophone Gen X. You got a stylophone? Oh, was that the new ones? Because I had a stylophone for about a minute and it never worked. Like those cord came out. I love stylophones though. They're so awesome. I really love them. I'm out of tune. The Ouija guitar is cool. It is really cool. It's somebody burnt the pattern on top. I don't know why. It does have a crack in it. I have to get that fixed at some point. But you know, guitar shops are not essential now. Creates a better sound for the music, for the kind of music you like. This here Anakin guy. Well, we did. Okay, when I did my 50,000 sub special. Then this is the plan. This is gonna be the plan, is that once all the shit clears up, you can get me and Rob in the same room and he can play and I can sing, because I cannot play and sing at the same time very easily depending on the song. If it's something like that, I just cannot, because it's just too complicated. He can play that pretty well because he can play the American Pie thing, and then I'm like, I just know the Weird Al version. So, oh, thank you so much, Randy Smith, for being a channel member. I guess I could jiggle for channel members too. Why not? We do jiggles for channel members too. Sometimes I'll put like a stream here for it, but really it's mostly the emojis, so I don't really push it too much. And yeah, my nose is still running. Ugh, cat. Also, it's like super warm and nice out. It's like 67 degrees, and I've got all the windows open. And allergies. Oh, man. But thank you. Thank you for being a channel member. Now, let's get into the Star Wars shit, shall we? The boob enhancement. Usually I have boob enhancements. I mean, the boob windows. What am I talking about? The boob enhancements would be the boob window. Fuck. Can't talk today. I can't talk today. Thank you. Go from E to A to D minor to G major for Spoodermon. What's Spoodermon? I don't know what that one is. So, Star Wars shit. I gotta try it. This is why I need caffeine, because yeah. Boob window on outfits. That's what it is. The enhancements are the boob windows. And, you know, just having the camera in the right place in the right time. But Scotty, I love living in Texas, but the woke people need to leave. The woke people need to, like, start being, you know, liberal again and being for equal rights. And they aren't. That's the problem. They're like, oh, they're basically hate mongers, and they're ists themselves because they hate white people. Like, wait a minute, that's not equality, you dumb piece of shit. And I'm harsh. I am very harsh when it comes to my the way I speak to people sometimes. Woke people in Texas. It's like Texas is toast. Oh, everything is. Well, the captain is gone. Erupting chaos. Angry the clown says. What captain? I have no idea what you're talking about. You're the first channel I've joined. Well, thank you. I try, like, sometimes I'll do gaming streams and stuff too, when I can organize them. I'm just one person, so it's really hard to organize, like, getting people on mic and getting people in game and everything. But when I do Jackbox streams, sometimes I'll have the room codes for channel members first before we let anybody else, like, just join randomly in chat, so. Alright, let me go here. That's what we're doing, the Anakin thing. More Star Wars, and seriously, just let Star Wars go. Vagrant Queen writer Magdalene Visaggio rewrites Star Wars and imagines Anakin Skywalker as an incel. Ugh. Well, first off, the first time I heard about this person was through this thread. I went to click on something and I was blocked before I ever heard of her. So here's her post. Now, she doesn't like me because only the best and brightest actually like me. And then you get a bunch of jealous little trolls who send me death threats and every other thing under the sun. Anakin is a young white guy who's been told he's special for half his life, but now he's 25 and sexually frustrated and angry that he isn't getting the recognition he thinks he deserves. So he ultimately falls under the sway of a World War II bad guy. Oh. Is it too late to Oh, some of these people just need to go. Sometimes they just need to go, and I get so tired of hearing this shit. Vagrant Queen writer recently decided to reimagine Star Wars by claiming this story makes much more sense if Anakin is an incel. Then clearly you don't understand the point of the Jedi. You don't understand the point of the Force. You don't understand. These are aliens. In alien time. It's a long time ago in a galaxy far, 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 far away. Far away. Completely far away. It is not human allegory for anything, you stupid woman. Oh, and she's hiding behind a rainbow flag. How progressive and stunning and brave of you. You're probably a straight white girl who claims to be bisexual, like a lot of them, but you've never buried your face in another girl's cooch because you are a prude. Probably. Now, tell me something about why you think that he needs to be, what, an incel? No, he had a girlfriend, and the whole problem was, if you actually watch the prequels, if you actually watch them, you would know that it was more of a taboo. It was more of a, well, Jedi aren't really supposed to, and she was like a busy working... Oh, they love to retcon this shit. And you know what? It's not like the prequels were even that great anyway.
Say something about the motherfucking prequels, bitch.
They're not that great. I mean, they're better than the sequel trilogy. They're much better than the Disney sequels. They're not that great, though. Sorry. Visaggio then adds, honestly, if we look at him as an incel, the whole arc makes much more sense. Well, let's suck my dick, lady. She previously wrote at Marvel and DC Comics. It's just another writer in the long line of them that either did not watch the actual Star Wars films, did not comprehend them, or are actively trying to rewrite them so a film fits their own idiotic worldview. Oh, John Trent must be mad here. Did he write this one? Yeah. He must be mad if he's actually going out and saying, yeah, their own idiotic worldview. You know what? And we're tired of their crap. You know what? It's already done. It's already written. Don't rewrite it. Go make your own thing, you talentless piece of shit. Seriously, I am so... Oh, I need the writing prop. I get so damn tired of these people just coming in, these cultural vandals coming in and saying, I don't like how this Star Wars thing was, so I'm going to change it so it makes more sense to me because I'm not smart enough to understand it. No. Bad. That's a bad Mags Visaggio, karate chop master. Master cunt is more like it. I'm sick of your shit, people. I'm sick of all these people. And you know what? I can say that because this cunt blocked me before I've ever heard of her. Oh, yeah. I do not need another fucking blue check mark to go around with any sort of anything if they're just going to be a bunch of little bratty fucking children. I'm tired of them. I am so tired of them. My guess is on the ladder is Itchy Baka. Oh, we like Itchy. He's cool. He's actually got some cool videos on his channel too. Check him out. As he details in Disney Star Wars is dumb. In his phases of a Geekergate Stage 2, it reads, IP is about to undergo a reboot, or reimagining, or remake, or whatever the term is fashionable is at the time. The rebooted production will tout out first female, first person of color. Oh, yeah. How did your first person of color in the Star Wars posters go? When they had to censor them to appease China. Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, and their first LGBTQ kiss. How did that go? Oh, wait. They removed it for China? Oh, they did. They removed it. So just remember that. Visaggio, next time you support Disney on anything, that all of these companies that you attack us for saying don't change this shit are actively going out there to pander to countries that are trying to murder us. In my opinion. This will probably get cut out of it if you do actually watch the clipped video later on. Even if the IP has already had them before, they do this to contrast their new version as far more virtuous and progressive than the previous versions, which they spent years or decades labeling as ist. Racist, sexist, homophobic, misogynist, etc. It appears Visaggio is definitely attempting to reimagine the Star Wars prequel films with a new vision, because any Star Wars fans know already Anakin Skywalker is nothing like an incel. He's anything but an incel at this point. And yeah, watch the movies, sweetie. Just watch the movie. He's not an incel. He has a girlfriend. All right. This makes my brain explode. Who is this woman? See, and like I said, she has me blocked on Twitter. Oh, I'm blocked. Well, maybe I should report your ass for being a hateful cunt. Shave your mustache, bitch. Seriously. Also, Kishad Davis, a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Today is a good day to watch a Mecha stream. Oh, yeah. Tell this bitch to shave her mustache, comb her hair, get her eyebrows plucked, and then maybe look a little more feminine, and you won't have to have a gay flag next to your name, you dumb cunt. And I'm bisexual, and I wouldn't eat ya. I wouldn't, sweetheart. I'm blocked. Well, you know what? When I'm blocked, there you go. You are discriminating against a group of people. Yep, if I find that I'm blocked and I've never heard of your ass, you're getting reported. Yes, you are, for being hateful, because that's what you are. You're a hateful person, and I do not ever support your... What are your books like? Now I gotta see what her books are like. Because she wants... Alright, because we're going to Google search it. Vagrant Queen. So it's a TV show that I've never heard of. Well, I mean, it's not for me. There's not a white girl in the role, right? So I'm not allowed to watch it. Is that what it is? Now, what does this woman right here know about anybody of color? She looks very, very white. She's so white, she's got freckles. She's very, very white. So how dare she... That's a different article right there. How dare she do anything? She's writing a show that has a woman of color in the lead. Is that made for her? Is this what she's allowed to do? Because every time you get these little white girls screaming about diversity, well, you know what that is.
I do not need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what didn't work for him about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't need a little white hate monger like Mags Visaggio, it's probably an Italian name, so she's white, writing something about a woman of color. It wasn't made for her. Here's where I lose my mind. Shut up, Brie. She hates her own race. She's a great person. See, I just hate idiots. Like that. So if I'm blocked by Mags Visaggio, then that means I will never give her TV show any free press. Oh, no. I will not watch your show. I will not review your show. I will not mention it. I will shun it. Just like I will shun shun you. Bags of Asagio, you're a karate chop master, but I am the jiggle queen. Also, I have a riding crop, and I know how to use it. I also have a staff somewhere back there, and a pitchfork when I'm feeling particularly horny, like a little devil that I am sometimes. And sometimes I will pull out the horns to prove that one. She definitely needs the Inquisitor. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I get so tired of these people. Like, seriously. Don't go around calling. This is a publicity stunt for your shitty TV show. I don't even want to read what else she says about it because she's stupid and she's hateful. She does not like people who disagree with her on anything. At least she views disagree with her. I might agree with her on some things, but I'm tired of these people going in and making all of these shows that are not for me. They're not for me, right? This Vagrant Queen. Clearly, I am not allowed to watch this because according to their mentality, you only are allowed to watch people who look like you on screen. So it's clearly not for me. She shouldn't even be allowed to write it. It should be written by a woman of color, and we should demand that she be replaced by a woman of color so she knows what the fuck she's talking about, right? If we're going on that road, then she should not be allowed to write Vagrant Queen at all. No, she shouldn't. Here's where I'm getting annoyed. Right, princess. I do you when I'm straight. Sarah Johnson, Lady Viking. Brie needs to be replaced. Oh, TV series 2020. And it's, look how bad it is getting slammed. Let's look at some of the reviews of it. 3.7, so not the best. This follows Alita from child queen to orphaned outcast as she scavenges the treacherous corners of the galaxy, always one step ahead of the Republic government out to extinguish her. Fuck. Out to extinguish her bloodline, rather. With her old friend Isaac, or when her old friend Isaac shows up, claiming her mother, Zevlin, is still alive, they head off with her new ally. And thank you so much. Look at Tower Radio, $1 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. So basically, this is another... The woman of color is an orphan and she's the bestest thing ever. So this is Mikey Spock too. Okay, got it. No, I'm not complaining it's a woman of color. I'm just complaining about the irony of it. Before people are like, you're just an issue, you don't like people of color. No, that's not it. I'm just pointing out the idiocy that I hear all the time. I was in an argument with somebody, unbeknownst to me, they just decided to yell at me over something. They were arguing that how can a person like a James Bond movie, right? How can a person of color like a James Bond movie when they don't see a James Bond of color? And I say to them, how the fuck am I supposed to watch, Baby Yoda, for example?
Do the magic hand thing. Come on, baby. Do the magic hand thing.
You guys.
I'm out of ideas.
When I don't look like him, and he's my favorite character on the show, and the one I identify with. So what? There's no shows for me now, because no shows have a very, very overly pale white girl with bright neon red hair. And yes, I will be touching up my roots this weekend. So according to your logic, then I'm not allowed to watch, Deep Space Nine. Because the captain of that, who is my favorite captain of all the Star Trek captains, Captain Sisko, does not look like me. Downstairs bits probably are not like mine. Shade on the outside doesn't really look like me there either. Sorry to say. He couldn't look more opposite to me if he tried. He's bald, my hair's down my ass. He has darker hair naturally, mine's a little closer to red anyway. Doesn't look like me at all, but I still identify with those characters because I'm not a dumb person obsessed with the color of somebody's skin. And I don't like it when they are either. And I don't like it when these little SJW writers get on their high horse to try and use attacking a fandom to promote their bullshit garbage. It's because nobody cares about Vagrant Queen. Nobody's watching it. Anybody in chat, have you guys seen it? It looks like it just premiered. Now, if this is a weekly thing, then you know what? I might tear this one a new one and she might be my new Alex Kurtzman. She might be my new Alex Kurtzman arch nemesis level something. Just because she's a little childish woman who had blocked me on Twitter long before I'd ever even heard of her. Oh yeah, there you are. Beat you into submission in Minecraft. Now. What's that? No, Lookout Tower Radio. Captain Sisko was a great captain. Should have been a Trek movie. Maybe in a future Enterprise. Yep. Never heard of it till now. Not interested. Saw the trailer and almost vomited. I haven't seen it and couldn't care less. Literally, I have no idea what it is. Don't care. All we want is good sci-fi, not this PC rubbish. It sounds so stupid too. Oh great, an orphan thing. They're out there looking for their mother. We already had that. Didn't we already have that when it was Spaceballs? You know, Lone Star was out there. Well, he wasn't really looking for his family so much. Mikey Spock. She was an orphan. Mikey Spock from Star Trek. Where is she? Where's this lovely woman here? Here's this lovely woman. For being an insufferable bitch. And 2 more for being annoying and coming back for 1 more season. This character would suck if it were a white dude. Just saying. Because they're shoehorning in a character just for their giant game of Wokemon. That's all it's for. That's so they can prove that they're not a bunch of isophones to their fellow celebrity fart sniffers out there, or their wannabe fart sniffers. Now, let's actually look through her Twitter feed. Let's do that. Let's see. How do I open her? Search her. All right. No, I want her. I can do this way. There you go. Now, blocking me doesn't do any good, you sweetheart. Keep calm and carry on. Oh, I will. I'll keep carrying on. I always do. Oh, she's in Manhattan. Lovely. She likes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. How sweet. So her Twitter feed is just nothing. It feels really weird. It feels really weird writing stuff in the present when isn't a pandemic. I know this work likely won't see the light of day until it's over, but still, how the hell do you count for something this big? Well, we're all going through that, sweetie. We all are. So she's just sitting her ass on Twitter 4 hours ago. Oh, she's bitching about the president. Yeah, we all bitch about him. It's inconsequential at this point. There's just too much to bitch about. Hey, at least she actually seems to give a fuck about the X-Men, so I'll give her that. Maybe they should put her on the X-Men. Oh wait, don't. That's a terrible idea. I don't agree with you more or less about anything, but in the spirit of solidarity, I want to say that you're in a unique position. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, shut up. So she's trying to reach out to Fox and Friends because she doesn't like Fox News, apparently. Ugh, fuck off. Just fuck off. You know what? In the wake of solidarity, maybe you shouldn't piss off people who are just going to trash your show. You know what? Maybe I would have given it a shot if you were a halfway decent person. Here's the thing with me. I watched Sonic because they did the right thing. I watched the Sonic movie, having no interest in Sonic, not liking the video games at all. Didn't care about it. And I watched it, and it was a decent enough movie, and I gave it a pretty fair review. I gave it probably a 7 or an 8 out of 10, and it was a decent enough movie because they did the right thing. They didn't come at me from this combative thing, and now, I'm not going to watch your show. You're not even going to get a hate watch out of me. You're not going to get any free press, any publicity, other than this video. And who knows, maybe I'll be so bored, maybe I'll just get a stick up my butt and I will just watch it out of obsession just to destroy her. I don't know at this point. You never know what I'm going to feel like the next day. But right now, her show looks so stupid, I wouldn't even give it a try. Out of just if somebody said, "Hey, there's this new show on Sci-Fi Channel. Maybe you should go and see what it's about." I probably wouldn't because it just sounds bland and boring, but keep calm and perpetually complain, right? I'm gonna go back to the live stream. I think I've bitched about this chick enough. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below once that video is uploaded. And if you don't see these, then we saw them live. Oh, man. And my nose is still runny from all day. Hello, Mr. Roboto. Look out, Tower Radio. Maybe Avery Brooks should be a captain of one of the larger ships of the Orville. Ooh, or a prequel series. Yeah, he could be an admiral or something, too. He could come in as an admiral. I don't know if he'd want to. But that's the thing with a lot of these Star Trek actors. It's like they're appearing on the Orville. Also, it's like 80 degrees in here now all of a sudden. The Orville's great. Welcome back. I'm here. I never went anywhere. She used to wax her lip and eyebrows. I know. She used to shave her mustache. So, like, she didn't get the best of those genetics, did she? Did she? Normally Italian women are pretty. Just saying. Maybe that's why she has the flag by her name. I'm sure she's just a poser. Because, like a lot of us, I put that on there just so I don't get bullied. I do, because, yeah, I've actually eaten pussy. And, yes, I am bisexual. The only time I put that on my profile, though, is so I don't get bullied. Really. So I don't get people saying, oh, you're just an alt-right. You're just a this or a that. I'm like, I'm not an alt anything. I don't go either fucking way. I don't like any of these assholes. Orville Season 3 is not soon enough. Princess Rainbows. My genetics are a mixed bag. If I shake it, the good floats to the top. If I were to give you $1 million, would you be willing to watch the Vagrant Queen pilot? Probably for $1 million. I mean, $1 million, then I wouldn't have to worry about anything. That's kind of the price, right? If I had like $1 million in the bank, well, half of it would go to tax, so you'd be left with $500,000, and then just pay cash for like a house, and then pretty much the biggest expense that I have is rent. That's the biggest, and that's always been the biggest expense. My entire adult life has always been the biggest chunk of any income, or the biggest chunk of anything that leaves. The biggest expense has always been rent. So, the song, if I had $1 million, the Manson family one? I don't know it, but I almost know the Manson family one.
I said,
oh, thank you so much. Hal Jordan, 350. Jiggle Cam. Whoosh. Like I told you last live stream, my crazy lady is yelling Mystic Vac. Oh, I gotta see it. It went away too quick. Here we go. I'll bring it back up. Let's see. Like I told you last live stream about the crazy lady yelling Mystic Vac. She was returned to my work today and told me to drop my food and get in the crappy car, which I didn't. And thank you so much, Hal Jordan. Here we go. The 350 super chat, but you wanted to drop the taco.
Drop the taco. Get in the car.
Did she tell you to do that? Did she tell you to drop your taco and get in your car? Drop the taco. Oh, I love her.
I don't have negative energies. I have loving energies. And this unicorn is gonna love all of my energies. And if she doesn't, then she can just go back to her sad little forest, okay?
Very.
Surprised this guitar's still in tune. I mean, maybe not, because it's a Martin. Martins stay in tune pretty well. Did you make Orville 22 episodes? Do you guys remember when TV was like 36 episodes long? I do. She doesn't make me drop my taco, but toss my salad. That's a completely different thing. That's a different thing. Doesn't that mean eating ass or something? She did it, and she has crazy eyes. Bree once drove up and shouted at me to drop the taco. Oh, Neff Champion. I'm never watching any of her movies. I want to watch a Brie Larson movie. I want to watch Basmati Blues. Because it's so stupid. Angry the Cloud. I told her I was talking to this lady, but thank you. Yeah, I forgot how good this guitar sounds. Plus, I have, like, really good strings on it. I think when I restring the Woodstock guitar, I'm gonna put these strings on it, too, because these are very deep. I like a really bassy sounding guitar. I don't like... This is why I play Martins over Taylors, because Taylors are very bright. And then you got the Ovations, which are even brighter. Mecha, drop the taco, pick up the taco.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Oh, I got an Amber Heard video coming too. Actually, we need to record it.
Wanted to be a person. And that was a big part trying to play a person.
I'm a musician. No.
Wanted to be a person.
Rob did most of
I
this.
just see people. Just wanted to be a person.
And this is why he's a comedian on YouTube. This is my contribution.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Drop the taco. Get in the car. Drop the taco. Get in the car.
Ah, that reminds me of like a dance mix on a Dead Milkman maxi single or something. Taco people. Tacos are everywhere. Picard was a guest star in his own show. Yeah, Picard was a guest star in his own show, just like Han Solo was a guest star in his own fucking movie. Ugh. Where is it? We have Amber Heard, Johnny Depp news. See, now, if I don't get to make a video on this because these always get demonetized, here's the thing. There's nobody actually reviewing content on YouTube. If it gets bot demonetized, then I just delete it. So I've made a lot of videos last week that I just never uploaded because I'm like, well, what's the fucking point? They're not going to, A, get out to my sub feed. B, they're not going to be monetized anyway. And C, nobody's going to be there to review them to appeal it. So I just deleted them. That's it. Mr. Roboto says, Preston, do you like tacos? Who's Preston? Tyler, are you a taco man? Randy Smith, we need Mecha to have Gur screaming taco for a super chat level. I have Gur somewhere. I don't think I have him on my stream deck, though. Or do I? Does Gur scream taco? I don't know. I just got in my older clips. I might just have it. Oh, here it is.
You gotta order a million pizzas, and then I gotta roll around in them pizzas, and that's the story about how I turn into a giant pizza.
I'm fixing my makeup while the video played. He does. Oh, Gur's cute. I haven't heard anything of Invader Zim in a while. I still need to watch the movie. One of these days I'll watch the Invader Zim movie. I haven't. I'm a horrible person. I never watch anything or do anything.
Am I pretty enough to be sexually harassed?
I love the Brie clips. They're amazing. No, they're really fun. I like them. I think they're great. I would clip the Yum Yum, but I know that they use it over on Red Letter Media. Man, why? When can I get Red Letter Media on the show? I think the next people I want to invite on my show are Red Letter Media. I don't think they know I exist. I'm sure they don't. So guess what? Amber Heard's probably going to be fired. Is this the one? I don't know what the Indian Express. So I have no idea if this is like a real legit paper or site or any of that shit, but this is what I was seeing. This is the one I was seeing. So we'll get this sized in and we'll clip this one too. Oh, Amber Heard, what did you do now? Here's where my open video plays, and it usually does, and it's not doing it now. Well, I'll tell you what she did, and who am I? I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube heartbeat. Normally I have a sound effect. Stream Deck is lagging like ass today because it just does. It just needs some fried fish, I think.
Let's go eat some fried fish, fried fish. Come on, boat, I can go. Let's go eat some fried fish, fried fish. Cause there's no more pasta, oh no.
Yeah, so maybe the Stream Deck's a little drunk. I don't know. Just like Madonna. We are talking today. We've been streaming, so if you see anything pop up, anything you guys put up on screen will pop up and be in the video, unless I edit it down because, you know, time and trimming. This one's gonna have a lot of trimming. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. No, do it here. One more. From Indian Express. Indulge. I've never heard of this site. Amber Heard to be sacked from Jason Momoa's Aquaman 2, the sequel, not the first one. Aquaman 2. After the Johnny Depp controversy. Good, because here's the thing. As much as I don't like a bunch of rich celebrities complaining and running their mouths and yapping about how horrible their lives are and how bad they have it, she kind of deserves this one. Payback's a bitch. Karma is a thing, and talent's an asset. I don't know where I'm going with that. My brain just rambles and songs pop into my head for no reason. Like Sparks songs. I don't know why. Just a Sparks song just popped into my head for no reason. There she is. Now, Johnny Depp, don't stick your dick in crazy. You should have known better. You should have known better. She has a history of being a little bit crazy. Why you didn't know, but I don't know. But hey, Depp got rehired for Pirates. Well, that's a good thing. He did get rehired for Pirates, according to rumors. Was it rumors or was it official? Was it rumors or was it official? Now, let me look that one up while I'm waiting for my Stream Deck to freaking catch up because it hates me. Now, there's a petition. Why they should. Let's see. Johnny Depp. Pirates news. I don't think it was official, was it? As much as I hate. Your late sound effect. Wow, that's a late sound effect. I don't know if this is a legit thing. Herald journalism. One day ago, not returning. Well, we got two different sources. We have two. So according to one site, now we're double checking before I say anything. Look at her face. Amber looks. She kind of does a little bit. She does look a little weird. Delayed magic. I know. It's because Stream Decks and harpies don't always mix. So, according to this one, I'm going to have to resize it. You know what? While we do that. This is why I don't clip a lot of them live, because when I end up doing it, this is what happens. Now you see all of my tabs, and they're all porn. Every single one of them. No, they're not. If only I were that interesting, then I would have like a million. No, I've got like Yokai Watch tabs. Still. And Amazon shopping lists and stuff. All right, you ready? You ready for the magic? This is how I set it up. So we did want to before I just say yes, he's rehired. I wanted to check that out real quick, and according to this, Pirates of the Caribbean 6, Johnny Depp to return as Captain Jack Sparrow. All you need is just a click away. Well, I clicked another site from yesterday. Is not returning. He is not. Sad news. He is not returning. All the more reason why Amber doesn't really need to be in Aquaman 2. And let's face it, Aquaman 2 is really, really, really more about, I don't know, titillation than anything. It's more about it's a hot, sexy Jason Momoa, right? It's really more about hot, sexy Jason Momoa. It's really, really more about that. Do they have videos of it? Images? I know there's... Yeah, Jason Momoa with his shirt off. That's all it's about. And... it's all about Jason Momoa with his shirt off. Really? That's all Aquaman's about. Nobody cares about Amber Heard in it. I don't care about Amber Heard in it. And you know what? If she gets fired off of it, fine. Fine. Nobody cares. She kind of deserves it for being a horrible person. What does the article say? Hollywood stars Johnny Depp and ex-wife Amber Heard are back in the news, and this time over stories that led to their breakup. Earlier, Depp was accused of you-know-what, and now the defamation case has been filed against Amber, along with cheating allegations with Elon Musk. Yeah, I saw that video. There's video of her and him in an elevator, getting a little hot and steamy. Controversies surrounding the couple don't end there. As per the latest reports, the makers of Jason Momoa starrer. That's a weird way to word it. The makers of Jason Momoa starrer? Oh, how I gotta love that. Words, and more words.
Proofread your shit!
Thank you. The disembodied Rob from Midnight's Edge soundboard agrees with me. They need to proofread their crap here. The Jason Momoa starring Aquaman 2 upcoming film. It's just worded so bad. Jason Momoa stars in Aquaman 2, and it is reported that Amber Heard will no longer be in it because A, she's useless, and B, is kind of a horrible person over a lot of crap she did in real life with her ex-husband. That's really all of the news that is there about it. If the grapevine is to be believed, Warner Brothers, the makers, do not wish all the bad press surrounding the actress. Fuck, I can talk today. If the grapevine is to be believed, Warner Brothers, the makers, do not wish all the bad press surrounding the actress to affect their upcoming project. Certain reports also added that discussions are now being held to whether to remove Amber Heard of the upcoming project in the DC extended DC universe, blah, 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 who cares? So, looks like they probably are going to get rid of her. We don't know for sure yet. Not for sure yet. Unless I can find any more news about that one. I don't think there's anything else. Before I go and make it that's a wrap. Amber Heard, any more new news about you? Oh, she hired a private investigator. Yay, that's a new one. She downs wine in her bedroom after a $50 million defamation lawsuit. So she's drinking. She's doing some day drinking. And yeah, just a lot of these sites are saying that she's probably sacked. Now, we don't know if this is 100% fact or not yet. I don't think that they want to keep her on the project. I really, really don't. I would not be surprised if they go out of their way and say, no more Amber Heard. We don't need you. So that is the Amber Heard story. What do you guys think? Fender Fire says that's a wrap. I hope they do. And then Brie Larson. Oh, Brie is a treasure.
Drop the taco. Get in the car.
Brie is so memeable. See, she's mean-spirited and a little bratty. But she's not downright psycho, in my opinion. In my opinion. Like the way Amber Heard seems to be portrayed in a lot of these. She seems to be absolute psycho in a lot of this. But that's just how she appears to be. Now, she might be perfectly reasonable. She might be a regular, normal person. And she might be a complete Looney Tunes wackadoo. We don't know. But the truck outside seems to agree with me. I'm never gonna buy those cars now. Def Champion. I don't care how hot she is, that skank needs to go, David Fredrickson says. Morbid Fury, good riddance to Amber, and hopefully Brie as well. I vote for Looney Tunes, Greg Kirby says. Any Looney Tunes sort of thing might be better than what we have with this, but... That's MGM. Sorry, that's Tom and Jerry. Oh no, now MGM's gonna get me for a copy claim. I am going back to my live stream. Oh man. No end cards on a lot of these because I don't want anybody to leave. Drop the taco!
Drop the taco. Get in the car.
I just see people. Depp needs to play every character in Aquaman 2 except Jason as Jack Sparrow. No one tells Jason. I don't know. Johnny Depp would just play it all weird, wouldn't it? It would be like his Willy Wonka thing. I need like a sexy Jason Momoa clip or something. I know there's a clip out there where he's like getting wind blown on him and stuff. And the bad Brie feeling about this, Greg Kirby says. Oh, I'll make you guys listen to the dance mix again.
People, and I just play people.
Drop the taco.
Wanted to be a person. And that was a big part trying to play a person. Wanted to be a person. I just see people. Just wanted to be a person.
And this is better than any of Bree's music. It's better than anything Brie Larson ever
I
made.
just see people, and I just play people.
Drop the taco. Get in the car. Drop the taco. Get in the car.
So I have the full version of that over on Patreon. If you guys like it, nobody likes it. We're also only 30 away from a braless bounce today, so Taco Jiggle! Chipmunk Larson is much better. Brie at least delivers wonderful memes. See, that's the thing. This is why, I mean, you can't really hate somebody like Brie Larson because she's so blissfully unaware of everything. Oh, there was one more news story I don't know if I want to do a video on. Anyone realizing how people are just fucking flipping their shit over Animal Crossing? But you can't be as bratty as Dana Schwartz, let's be real. Oh, she's about on par. Dana Schwartz is a more college-y version of Brie Larson. She's more of the Jewish princess version of Brie Larson. My mind has cleansed the horrific memory of hearing her music that time. Everyone on my Steam Friends list seems to have Animal Crossing. It seems like I'm the only one without a Nintendo Switch. I wouldn't recommend it because you're getting a lot of these little snowflakes out there complaining about it now. Did I pull up that article? Or no? Oh, this is a fun one. Alright, here's a fun one. Boop! There's a Ghostbusters slip and slide. I think I kind of want it. Let me find a better... Yeah, there we go. So this is from the Ghostbusters news. They're making a new one. It is $80, $74.99 here. In, you know, funnier Ghostbusters... Like, sadly, we're not getting Ghostbusters this summer. But this looks cool. Like, I'm 41 and I want this. I'm 41 and I want this thing. So I saw this in the Ghostbusters updates handle. And they're like, yeah, Ghostbuster... So it's basically a slip and slide. Can we zoom in? There we go. It's just a slip and slide that you go in through Slimer. I never had a slip and slide as a kid anyway, but Greg Kirby says 45. That is just an Animal Crossing. See, that's me. I'm not a big Animal Crossing person because I'm, you know, not 10. I don't know. The Ecto Slide experience. Let's face it, the water-based lawn slide isn't just cutting it anymore. Even with a running start, you just can't always make it to the end of the slide without getting stuck. Here we go. I gotta make it bigger because I'm blind. It's undeniable proof is that sometimes you need something a little more slippery. Giggity. Oh yeah, we do. And my Dax makeout's not working. So that'll pop up last minute. Say, this is why I need the Stream Deck, because comedy is like 90% timing. You need something a little slippery. You show two chicks making out. That's a little more slippery, right? Thanks, Stream Deck, for ruining my timing. I'm going to blame my Stream Deck. I do have more memory coming in soon, and I don't think it's going to help anything. I think I just have too much shit loading down my OBS. But... So, Stream Deck, don't worry. I'll have that soon enough. What will I have soon enough? So, yes, we need something a little bit more slippery. You need something supernatural. Well, it turns out that ectoplasmic slime happens to be the perfect consistency for sliding. That's why we've teamed... Oh! Naked wrestling stream. Actually, probably bikini wrestling stream on a slime slip and slide. There you go. I have a P.O. box if anybody wants to send me one of these. I don't have anywhere to do it, though, because I'm in an apartment. The is why we've teamed up with Slimer, the lovable ghost from the Ghostbusters movie, to provide you with maximum sliding experience this summer. This Ghostbusters slip and slime gives the kids a way to have fun in the sun with paranormal fluids. That sounds disgusting. The same paranormal fluids that gave Dan Aykroyd a blowjob in the first movie. Man, I liked Ghostbusters. That was a good movie. Oh man, that was a good movie. Product details. There's more. This Ghostbusters Slip and Slime gives kids a way to have fun in the sun with paranormal fluids. The Slip and Slime lawn slide is inspired by the troublemaking ghost from the Ghostbusters movie and comes with a plastic slide and slime. Just lay down on the lawn, hook the garden hose into a slot, add slime, and watch the kids keep cool by splashing around in Slimer's ectoplasmic goop. It is 16 feet long, giggity. The slime pool at the end collects ectoplasmic materials for a slimy splash. Each slide includes 10 gallons of grade A ectoplasmic slime, sourced from Slimer himself. Ew! I don't want to know how did he give you that slime? I don't think I want to know. I really don't think I want to know. I don't even think I have a he jacked off for it sort of. Sure, is this allowed? Should kids be allowed to wear? I know this. Okay, intended for ages 5 to 12. Well, fuck that. Also intended for ages 12 to 50. Good. Venkman tested. Stance approved. Well then, good. There's your answer. Am I the gatekeeper? I don't know. You might be a keymaster? It's not slime, it's ectoplasm. Kids play with slime already. Well, we had it when I was a kid. You used to get it in the little machines, and you put a quarter in, and you get a little capsule full of slime. And then you do the Howie Mandel thing. You sneeze on it, and you say, "Ew, see, I sneezed in my hand." And the motorcycle agrees. It's just a crotch rocket. It's not really a motorcycle. It was not a romantic slime. Ghost jizz. I want some of the Ecto Cooler from Hi-C. I had a whole case of it from 2016, and I left it in Wisconsin when I moved. Because it was going to be like... My fingers sliding on these strings are making the high... Yeah. Circus Maximus, you're goddamn right of the Keymaster. Who is the Keymaster? I don't know, some guy. It was a Honda, I bet, probably, or a little Yamaha, Suzuki. I don't know. Diet Jizzola. Oh, God. See, now I don't know if I want it if we know it's just got Slimer jerk off on it. We'll probably talk about that one on Midnight's Edge After Dark this evening. If we do have one. Because we had a stream yesterday. They'll probably do another one tonight, though. In a couple hours. Slurm. Oh, dude, I love Surge. That's the one thing about Burger King that I like is that they have Diet Surge machines. But I don't know if you can get those in the drive-thru if they have the drink machines. Slurm is from Futurama. It is, and it's gross. And I would still drink every bit of it. Because I liked Surge a lot. That was one of the best ones. That was Breaking Bad, plus Ghostbusters, plus Last Dragon. I don't think I saw Last Dragon. At least not in a long time. That was Barry Gorey's Last Dragon. Oh, it's been a while since I saw that. Slurm or Buzz Cola? What would you rather drink? Slurm. Because if it tastes like Surge, I'm drinking it over cola. Finger sliding on the strings are always a pleasing part of the experience, Scott Conwell says. I just play to have something to do with my hands while I'm blabbing. It's highly addictive, Timothy Morris says. Surge is very addictive. A drink of any non-alcoholic Futurama reference. Shut up and take my goddamn money. Where's my... I have one.
Oh, great news, everyone.
China's been admitting to lying to us for months. That's not great news. That's just my inserting social commentary in a comedic way to not drive myself nuts. I don't know what I'm playing. Is that a song? Is that the right chords? I don't think it's the right chords. I don't know other people's stuff. I know chords and I know like the stuff. I'm very much I will start playing and write a song sort of person if I'm in the right mentality for it. But I never know other people's shit. I just do like ambient stuff and I pick up for 2 seconds and I get bored. This is like me playing any video game too. Omicron has poppers as babies. Yes, and they would have been delicious. Live action Dragon Lair from what I saw. I have a video on that one. I did make a video on that. It's really nice. It's gonna be a good busking time. Very slow, but I feel like big tips await for the bold. Well, I just hope everything can kind of go back to normal soon. And people aren't like destroyed economically and people don't die. That's what I want. And I get it that we're kind of in a rock and a hard place for everything because you've got these assholes in charge who now have to make the decision of, you know, opening their own fucking pockets and maybe, I don't know, contributing something financially for a change, you know, or borrowing more money from people who are trying to murder everybody, or letting a lot of people die. So, gee, there's one clear option that really doesn't hurt anybody. You know, if every one of these assholes who have like 5 or 6 million just sitting in the bank just to live on, if every one of those assholes just said, you know what, we're each gonna donate $1 million to fucking this. And no, you corporations don't get it. Fuck you, you don't get it. This is so that people who go to work every day and are not now can actually fucking have a roof over their head and pay your shit. Because you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go pay the rent. They're gonna go buy groceries. That's where we're at here. Hippie time with Mecha, who's probably just going to fucking as soon blow up the world as fix it. I am the demon angel that the world is warning us about. Probably. Ryan Reynolds is doing a remake of Clue. Ugh. Well, I know I won't watch it. I've realized I hate Ryan Reynolds, and I don't know where that comes from, but it's the exact same reason I hate Will Smith. It's that cocky arrogance. Let's think Imagine to help. Yes, Imagine will make the world better. Imagining a world. No. Did you guys hear? I made a video of this last night. Joe Rogan actually slammed him. Like, oh, what a fucking idiot. People's grandmothers are out there dying. Imagine a world with no possessions, because Gal Gadot told me to. You know what? If I have to live in a world without possessions and everything, then I'm just gonna move in with her. Greg Kirby says John Lennon. You know, people like Julian's way more humanitarian. Not Julian. Sean Lennon's way more of a humanitarian, I think, than John Lennon was. Of course, now Danny Harrison's out there playing like doing like spiritual stuff. So that's really cool. I've been sharing some of his stuff. It was because Deadpool 2 sucks so bad. Well, I hated Deadpool 1 also. I know, everybody unsubscribe now. And that is because it was a rom-com. I don't like rom-coms. I don't like romance comedies. Especially R-rated. It was an R-rated romance comedy. And all the stuff I don't like about superheroes mixed in with that whole fight scene at the end. It's like, there's nothing for me in this. At least with something like Doctor Strange, I'm like, oh, this kind of reminds me of like a classic horror movie mixed with a lot of transcendental psychedelic shit that I actually understand. Okay, now you got my attention. Unsubscribed, I know. I know, and I know why people like it too, because it was not your traditional super. I know why people like it. I'm not saying you guys are wrong for liking it. I'm just saying that, like, for me, I don't like rom-coms anyway, and that's all I saw it as. Romantic drama is better than I don't like romance in anything. I'm not a romance person. Have you seen it? Have you seen Is It Romantic? Which one? Mr. Roboto. The Fountain. I didn't see The Fountain. Isn't it romantic? The song, isn't it romantic? Golly, what do you think of The Princess Bride? Well, see, I liked The Princess Bride. I did like that one because I was a kid when I watched it. Because it came out in 1987 when I was 8 years old. And that's actually one of my favorite movies of all time. But not for the romance, because it was more than just a romance. There was more to the story. There's other shit. I mean, you had fucking Christopher Guest in it, who's brilliant in everything. You had Mel Smith in there, too. You never see Mel Smith in anything. Sandra Bullock. I was never a big Sandra Bullock person. Family is not an F word. It is for me. Yeah, Andre the Giant he's cool. I like Andre the Giant. But like my favorite type of stuff, I'm such a fucking hipster. I'm finding that like a lot of the stuff I like, if too many people end up liking it, then I start to question, all right, do I even like this, or do I just like it because I'm supposed to? Because there's a lot of stuff I really, really, really enjoy that nobody else really... Like, I'm a huge Corner Gas fan. That has nothing to do with romance. It is basically Canadian Seinfeld in the middle of nowhere about nothing, and it's just a bunch of people kind of chit-chatting. It is very funny, and I love it. Rebel Wilson isn't romantic. Oh, I think I've seen Rebel Wilson in, like, 2 things. Or Mecha, just rewatch 50 Shades of... What do you mean rewatch? That would mean I would have to watch them in the first place. I've never watched them at all. I didn't like Twilight. I watched Twilight with riff tracks because I thought if I'm gonna sit through these pieces of shit, if I'm going to complain about how much I hate Twilight, I better at least watch them so I know what I can complain. It's the same reason why I watched Star Trek Discovery. Shut up, Tilly.
You are correct, Ensign.
It's the same reason why I watch those. Because I need to know why I'm complaining. I need to know what it is about it that I don't like. Because I'm a nerd like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I like that. Not this, not STD. I like making fun of it. I like the meme. I like memeing it. That's my enjoyment. I have to find something, so I like making fun of it. Drew's like, hey, thank you so much for $5 super chat. Got a jiggle. The fact you need to explain why you dislike something nowadays is just sad. I'll never understand these oversensitive twat waffles today. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, that's another problem, right? That's another issue, is that you don't understand. Not you, but like people in general don't understand, and they want to argue. Like, what do you mean you don't like it? Why don't you like it? Well, the fact that you said this is why you don't like it is clearly factually incorrect, and I'm going to have an Asperger fucking freak out over you because I need to explain why you're wrong. And shut up! If I'm wrong, why the fuck does it matter to you? If I'm wrong about why I don't like Discovery because I either misspoke or missed a detail or misinterpreted something, or even if my interpretation of the violence in TNG being not nearly as excessive as this. Oh, we're watching the whole clip. We're watching the whole thing. This is how it aired. This is how it aired. I have done nothing to this clip other than talk over it right now. This is what they actually showed on Star Trek. This is what they actually showed on Star Trek. That is what they actually showed in its entirety on Star Trek. And this is Star Trek. Yeah, so if I say that I don't like the violence of it and I find it to be a lot more graphic than, you know, the guy's head exploding in the first season of TNG, then fuck off if I say that's a little bit more graphic, because that's a lot more graphic. Yeah, there was violence in the past. Yeah, there was inconsistencies. Yeah, there was canon redos. But at the end of the day, it still felt like Star Trek. It was still a world I wanted to go and live in instead of a world I wanted to run a fucking way from. Yeah, it was gross. You sure that wasn't a clip from a Saw movie? No, that was Icheb. That was Icheb from Voyager, and it wasn't like the same actor, thank God. I mean, I feel horrible that they didn't at least give him a fucking big fat paycheck for what they did to his character. Star Trek Hostel. I don't like those sort of shows. I think I kind of need to play the full clip from time to time so that people really get what my problem with it was, because I trim it down in my videos quite a bit because, you know, copyright. And I'm sure they'll probably block it. I'll have to delete the stream or privatize it or go in and make sure I edited that out if I do, because they're going to have their little bots on my ass for their copyright of their bullshit torture porn. And I'll be like, no, you can prove to me that this is Star Trek in court. I'm serious at this point, because, yeah, fake Trek, it is. And I don't like it any more than anybody does. Star Trek, the Eli Roth universe. And if I want to watch Eli Roth movies, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I personally don't. I really don't. I'm kind of past the gory, horrific stuff. I'm kind of past the point where I want to see, and even in the horror movies that I do like, they're more funny. They're a lot more funny than any of the horror movies that we're getting. You know, I'm a fan of like The Lost Boys and Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and The Return of the Living Dead. I'm not a fan of Saw, you know, or Hostel. I don't want to watch them. I don't want to watch the really gory, graphic ones. Even in Friday the 13th, even like the liquid nitrogen death is still, it's gross and it's pretty damn brutal, but it's still kind of comedic in a sick way because it's just so over the top. That isn't even supposed to be, that's supposed to be disturbing. That's supposed to be, and I cannot believe that somebody like Michael Chabon decided to put that on screen. I can't believe that somebody like him so you know who's responsible for that. You're gonna love it. Have you seen this yet? Have you seen Stoned Uncle Michael Chabon's fucking YouTube channel? Here, oh, let me pull it up. I've got 500 tabs open. This is probably also why I don't have, this is probably why I also don't have my Stream Deck working very well, because I have like 17 tabs open and it really is a resource hog. In so many ways. Also, let's see. You know, we'll add the 352. We are 23 away from a braless bounce when you add them both together, because it does do the math. My Stream Deck or my Streamlabs does the math on me. So we are about 23 away from a braless bounce. And, well, the jiggle cam does work today, too, so. What was I looking up? Oh, Michael Chabon's videos. They're gross and stupid and hilarious, but here we go. Let me find them. And this is the guy. I gotta find him. Where's my M's? S-T. S-S-S. Mickey. No. Like Mickey Mouse. No, I don't subscribe to Mickey Mouse. There he is. Michael Chabon. He reads books to small humans.
Hello, young humans.
He reads books to young humans. And he does so in the most hilarious way possible. Oh my god.
Hello, young humans. This is your old friend, Michael Chabon, and I'm here for story time.
I'm sure you are. Stay away from my children. If I had any. Gore to shock just feels off. That's what it is. That's human. What's a human? I don't know. Something that we aren't. Picture of Jim Carrey in The Shining. He might pull it off. Picture Jim Carrey in The Shining. He might pull it off. I don't know. I mean, I don't want any more Shining. We already got one. And we got the sequel, and that was decent enough. Now, I did get to stay at the hotel that The Shining was based off of not too long ago. So, or at least what the inspired Stephen King to write the book, and then they did film a miniseries there. So, wow, now I'm seeing the gray. I'm gonna do my hair this weekend. I finally got the dye in, and I got the developer in yesterday. So, wooch! Michael Santa Chabon. That Chimbali Chibwan is quite a worrying individual. Oh, not Michael Chabon. Chimballs? That's Picard. Chimballs? This guy? Too bad the miniseries sucked. I don't know. The miniseries of The Shining, it has its moments. I mean, it's still... Same thing with the movie. I think the movie's better, but it's a good movie because it's not super much like a jump scare, creepy, fucking dark horror movie. It is more psychological and more interesting because when it's just a bunch of people wandering around in the dark, well, what the fuck fun is that? I mean, who wants to see this? That is the fractal giant space donut. But no, seriously, who wants to just sit and watch nothing? This is one of my biggest problems with all these dark horror movies and TV shows and science fiction shows, is because they're so dark. I have pictures of them on my soundboard here, on my stream deck. I can't tell what they are one thing to the next because they're all dark. And you can't see it. Chinballs 1. Captain April, the miniseries is a different animal than the Kubrick version. Yeah, there were two different things. It's like comparing apples to oranges. They're just different. Kubrick took a book and kind of changed it around to make it into a movie. And what they did with the miniseries was they took as much from the book as they could to squeeze it into a miniseries. And they did focus it more on the psychological aspect than the, I think, anyway. They focused more on like the relationship between... Oh, who was in it? Steven Weber, I think, and Rebecca De Mornay, I want to say. I don't remember. They did a Shining deepfake. I never really watched the deepfakes, I guess. I don't know. Those people always... I see them on Twitter. I'm like, eh. So they had like a Spider-Man one out not too long ago with like the cast of The Office. I'm like, oh, great. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even watch them because when I'm watching stuff for entertainment for myself, I'm watching arcade videos or I'm watching Stoned Uncle Michael Chabon at 75% speed, and I'm there just laughing my ass off because I have to be in the certain frame of mind to really, really enjoy it. But he to whip chin balls on his chin balls. Ugh, chin balls. I've been a little easier on him because Doctor Who, I always kind of like Doctor Who for me has been a decline since Matt Smith. It was really, really good with David Tennant. Like, it peaked with David Tennant. And then Matt Smith was all right, but it was starting to go downhill, and then it just jumped off a cliff once we got Clara. Just once we got Clara involved, at least for me. That's when I'm like, oh, fuck this. I cannot stand this girl. I couldn't stand her. She was so... I hate any little girl who comes in and tells older people what to do. Like, you know, like in the case of Aliens. And I was going to say, I don't like it when they have these little white girls come in and tell everybody what for, but they do the same thing with Michael Burnham in Star Trek, and they do the same thing all over the place. Peter Griffin with the TARDIS. Oh, where was the thing? I was going to play the whole thing because this was kind of funny. I don't think they give you claims on them, but Or Flores, thank you so much. So you're a punk rock babe performing in concerts for garage bands. Were you a punk rock babe performing in concerts for garage bands in your youth, or naturally drawn to music? Expand on your music history. Thank you so much, Jingle Cow. I was never good enough to be on, and I'm not really super social, so I wasn't doing bands. I had written a lot of shitty songs in my bedroom in the 90s as a teenager. I was here. This was me in 95. This was me in 95, only that was once I went electric. That was after I went electric. I think I was better in 94. I think it was a little bit better the year before, maybe, or like the summer before. Just a few months earlier when I was more focused on acoustic, maybe. I don't know. But I wrote a lot of bad songs, and I wrote a lot of crap. I'm more of a music geek than anything, really. And I was like the Star Trek geek. I was too smart for my own good, too much of an asshole for my own good. And yeah. Oh, I gotta find this. How many days ago was this? It was probably Saturday. I gotta find it. So I was more of a music person, and I always ended up listening to and being influenced by like the most weird and obscure stuff, mostly because anytime something was super easily accessible, I tended to not actually oh god, here we gotta play this whole thing. I tended to not actually enjoy it. It's like I'm the person there, I'm like, oh my god, they're still playing Pearl Jam's Jeremy again. I never want to hear this song. I didn't want to hear the song in the 90s. I don't want to hear it now. Play something a little bit more what I listened to back then. You know, I've been trying to find and dig up a lot of my obscure 90s shit, but so that's part of it. What else? Yeah, like I go through a lot of musical phases. Like I'll get really, really into a band and be obsessed with like that band, and then I'll have like a couple behind them that I'm listening to quite a bit at the same time. And that's how I get like, okay, this is one of my all-time favorite bands now. So just another 18, let it happen, Timothy Morris. So that's do you guys want to hear? You want to hear the worst? She was painfully annoying. STP forgot Data had a cat named Spot. Oh no, Picard, they show Spot for about a minute. They show a new version of him because that's the wrong button, but it works too.
Remember Chewbacca again? Oh, I love to remember Chewbacca.
Cause remember Spot? I remember Spot. I totally remember Spot. He was the guy in the show with the thing. Yeah, I guess this will be the one. Oh no, this one. Star Trek fucking Discovery. You want to hear the cringe? You want to hear the worst thing? This only has 100 thumbs up, really? Who put this up? I have no idea. Well, somebody put it on YouTube. It was on their Twitter.
525.
That's slowed down. Go to normal speed. Normal.
1,600 reboots.
This is bad. We're gonna get dinged for copyright on this one, aren't we? We're reacting to it though. We're just reacting. Warwick Fury! Thank you so much for the member berry chats. I see him in chat. This makes me hate ST. Oh, you don't like that they called you all a bunch of nerds?
525 Star Trek shows to explore.
Don't make 500. We don't need any more. We already have bad ones. We don't want any more of this. Aw. Come on. Admiral fucking Hubris, where are you? She's coming. She's gonna come. She's gonna pop her little fucking head in at the same...
Shut the fuck up. I'm sending a squad.
There she is.
525,600 spin off.
You can't sing. Saniqua, you can't sing. You really, really can't sing on this one.
The answer is...
Let's go eat some fried fish. Fried fish. Come on, boat, I can go.
This is the full.
All boldly going where no one's gone before.
Don't let her sing. Just don't let her sing, please. For the love of God, do not let her sing ever, 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 ever again. Please don't make her sing. Just don't. Don't make her sing. Don't let her sing ever again. Don't let her sing. Don't let Saniqua Martin Green sing. Please don't let her sing.
From Shatner and Stewart to Whoopi and Leonard Nimoy.
All right, so he's trying. He's trying. Doug Jones is trying. We can't hate him for that, right? This is the bad one, though. This is the bad one.
From nickels to pine and don't forget to K.
Have another drink, Tilly. No, really. Have another drink. You're about as sober. You're about as sober as Madonna. You really are. You're about as sober as Madonna and her fried fish. I think you're about as sober as Madonna.
Let's go eat some fried fish. Fried fish. Come on, boat, I can go.
And don't forget to
In 525.
Yeah, that's what the whole full nerd thing is. That's all I can stomach of that. So definitely go check out their full video if you want to see it. Oh, that's as much as I can take. Just the whole Sonequa Martin Green thing. Yeah, but the answer is nerds, like on the soundboard. Rent Star Trek. Well, that's because they got their eye from Rent in there, but here's the thing. I go to Rent for Rent. I go to Star Trek for Star Trek. You know, it's not an unreasonable request. It really, you wouldn't think it's an unreasonable request. Or if you're going to have the people from Star Trek singing, I mean, don't you have two people who are in Rent right then and there? You have Anthony Rapp and you have Wilson Cruz. Wasn't he in Rent also? I get why they have Anthony Rapp, because he can actually sing and he can actually do the song. Good. Don't let anybody else sing, especially Mikey Spock. Please stop torturing us with the horrible singing. I know. When does this travesty start again? Well, good news. It's been pushed back, according to Anthony Rapp's Twitter or Instagram or something. Actually, it was Wilson Cruz was streaming on Instagram. Anthony Rapp comes in and is like, yeah, all the people are working from home to render this mess. So I think Madonna's gonna kill us. People are fish to her, fried people. That's what I've been hearing. Why does Madonna have braces? I don't know why she has braces. It's probably something to keep her teeth white. It's probably something just to keep her teeth white. I hope we don't get a Star Trek Christmas special. I hope we do so I can meme it. Let's meme it. That's what we need. We just need to meme it. I see new stream memes in my future. Well, I have a few of them. What are new ones? Oh, the Star Trek one? I've already got the answer is nerds on here, but I don't know. I forgot how loud this guitar is. So sad it's got a little nick in the thing now. Because the stupid lid closed on it when I was grabbing it. I didn't think the lid was closing. The power of math!
Give it up for the nerd.
Ugh, no. Shut up, Star Trek. That's what happens when my stream deck doesn't catch up. Just came back from a jam session. You inspired me, Mecha-sama. Awesome. Hopefully you're not inspired to sing as bad as Tilly and Sonequa Martin Green and nitwits. Dorks. It's like they're yelling at us that we're nerds. It's like nerds.
The answer is no. The answer is no.
Don't you patronize me. I feel so patronized too. Well, I think Anthony Rapp actually is a gamer, so I know I give him too much credit. He seems like he probably would have been a decent enough guy. They sound like the nerds after they hated them from like not liking this crap fest of the show. They give bad name to nerds. They do. You want to listen to the Daisy Ridley rap on a palate cleanser? Be careful what you wish for.
You can't stop me. I'm a Jedi from Jakku. Fight the dark side from Tatooine to Naboo. Let go of everything that you fear to lose. Be the spark that lights the fire, and may the force be with you.
I like science.
Shut up. You asked for it. Didn't watch the holiday special, me. It's not as painful as Stir Whip. Stir Whip was not as painful as or whatever noises Lumpy was making through the whole thing. How did this not get left on the cutting room floor, right? Natalie Portman does a better rap. I think she does.
Say something about the motherfucking prequels, bitch. Say something fucking nice about Jar Jar Binks. Now kiss him right on his 17 dicks. What? While I sit dead on your face and take a shit.
Yeah, Natalie's rap's a little better. Mirren raps better than Daisy Ridley. Probably. Speaking as an ogre-style nerd, I have one response. Burp, Angry the Clown says. See, this, like I said, this was me in the 90s. So this was me in high school. I wasn't quite a nerd, but this is me at 16. I was a nerd, and yeah, that's a little gothy for a lot of taste, but just a little bit. What else is in the background? Probably a picture of the fucking Munsters, to be honest. Oh, there's an old guitar case. I still have that guitar. The acoustic that you can see in the background. Man, I wish I was that young still with this brain. Right? Don't you wish like you could just put your old brain in your now brain in a then body? Snoke was an STD, was he? I don't know. I forgot how loud this guitar is. I'm just streaming for nothing right now. We're just stretching for the 2 hours. Natalie has a better idea of where her fame and fortune came from. Her rich daddy, who was a gynecologist. There, I said it. Oh, you think Natalie Portman's safe? This is me we're talking about. No, Natalie. No, you're not safe, sweetie. You're not. I have a perfect one for her. Here we go. This one is for Natalie. I have not put this on my stream deck yet, but we'll play it for you. Where are you? Shut up, Natalie. You guys are gonna remember this one. Oh yeah. You guys will remember soon. You guys will remember when everybody is out there in their little mansions while the rest of us have to work for livings.
Those who abuse power are not going to have a change of behavior out of the goodness of their hearts.
Nope, they're not, Natalie.
They're motivated by self-interest, and they will only change their behavior if they have to worry they will lose what they care about.
Exactly. Now, I know she's talking more about Weinstein in this than anything, but it applies to all of them. Oh yeah. This is why they're all out there having their little meltdowns.
Let's go eat some fried fish.
This is part of it. Shut up, Madonna. No one asked you.
7, those who abuse power are not going to have a change of behavior out of the goodness of their hearts. They are motivated by self-interest, and they will only change their behavior if they have to worry they will lose what they care about.
She's so tiny. She's behind the podium too. She's not as bad as Brie out there sniffing farts for her women of power shit.
To give attention to what is near you is to become an expert on your environment. And who doesn't want to be an expert on something?
Brie. Shut up, Brie. Brie's even better. These are coming on the stream deck too.
Eva reminded me to first look closely at my forever community, myself, and observe where biases lay. What's in a 1-foot radius to you? Your neighbors, your friends, your table mates here. How well do you know them? How deep are you getting, and can you get closer? To give attention to what is near you is to become an expert on your environment. And those who
smoke weed every day.
Yup. That's what I have to say about that.
To give attention to what is near you is to become an expert on your environment. And who doesn't want to be an expert on something?
Yeah. Yeah, Brie. You guys go back to your little Hollywood fart sniffing circles while the rest of us have to worry about what we're doing for next month's rent. How about that, Brie? Apparently she dropped the taco.
Drop the taco. Get in the car.
Both of them are terrible. Oh, they are. Why is Madonna a Chinese elf? Because that's where all the money is.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Oh, Brie's a treasure. She's just an idiot. She's just a dumbass. I have no idea what that is, but that's where the chords seem like they should go. So that sounds like a song that I don't know how to play, that I could probably learn. I like this guitar, though. What is the Forever Comedian? I don't know. She's crazy. It's called Cocaine. They have a lot of it in Hollywood, and they're probably worrying about they're not being able to get in touch with their dealers right now because of distancing. Play Big Yellow Taxi, the Counting Crows version? No. I don't know either. And Counting Crows he's the guy who goes, oh, right? I don't know anything about him. I never liked Counting Crows. I don't know how to play anything. I didn't like Big Yellow Taxi either. I like this guitar though, it's nice and deep. Smoke the taco and Skittles, inhale the rainbow. Yeah. You know you can punish these hacks most by not giving them attention. Well, I like to monetize the attention that I give them. I don't do anything for free as far as celebrities are concerned. No, she's not funny at all. I know, I'm terrible. Is it me or them? What the F does that mean? I have no idea. This isn't going to be a very long stream either because I got other streams to hop onto tonight, but who knows, I might come back and do a gaming one or something. Oh, I guess Trekyards is doing a Star Wars. Why Star Wars is better than Star Trek? April Fool's edition. See, I'm not doing any April Fool's stuff. I think Bree should drop faster than the tacos. Captain Marvel. Seriously, she said that. Actresses having PTSD from their casting couch days. Robert Flores, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I gotta do the jiggle underneath because I have a guitar in my hand that I don't want to drop because it's expensive. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm the queen of looking cute. No, I'm the queen of mean. There's a reason why I have the Merciless still on my Twitter handle. Yeah, screw April Fools. The jokes are never that funny anyway. I don't think they are. Play us something. After all, Dude and Talk sings all the time. I do singing ones sometimes when I'm drunk. It's too early to drink, though. And then I always get copyright claimed. And I don't really know how to play other people's songs. That's the thing. And, like, people will shout out, like, 20,000 songs I've never heard of. And, like, then I get anxiety. And then I put the guitar away. And then I'm working on it. I'm getting better. So after 5 somewhere. Yeah, but I'm, like, I don't know. I don't want to get sick from drinking. That's the thing. I'm not a big drinker. And it's very fattening, and it's a depressant, and I want to be more depressed. And don't know, GDELB was pretty funny. What's GDELB? What is that? April Fool's Day was yesterday for me. Living in the future has its perks, Bob Jenkins. Well, I'm hearing a lot of, like, of seeing people are having like the Final Fantasy game that I have no interest in and probably wouldn't play even if it sounded in my or even if it came up into my, even if somebody handed me a copy, I'd be like, thank you, shelf, and then it'll sit there forever. So go when you're playing. I'm not really playing anything. I'm just kind of messing around with basic song structure and formula. That's what I would do. I used to write more than learn how to play other people's shit, so. Mahler's April Fool's video. Does Mahler, I haven't watched a Mahler or anything in like over a year probably. Just because I don't have the brain power to care enough about every little detail of everything that's wrong. And I don't like the argumentative type of nitpicking. Because I get into arguments with people, so I don't really watch a lot of his stuff. There's nothing fine about those games, they're bullshit. I don't know, I just find them to be a bunch of games that I didn't really play in the first place, so. Mahler wrote about the Rise of Skywalker. Oh, I know he did a lot of videos on it, probably. I haven't watched it. I watched his Last Jedi one. It was like 6 hours, and I think I ended up watching it in like 3 chunks. And that's when I subscribed to him, but I never really went back and watched anything else of his. Because I think I ended up falling asleep halfway through everything that was wrong with it, and... Long man bad. What is long man bad? I don't understand any of that. I use Mahler's videos to get to sleep sometimes. He's very soothing. And that's the thing. A lot of the videos that, like, if it's something where I'm like, oh, well, I kind of want to take a nap or lay down, and it'll be something where, okay, I can put on, like, a Mahler video, and if I happen to fall asleep, then I'm not really going to miss anything, but if I don't, then I'm going to be at least entertained by it, so... But I do like his stuff. I just don't really watch a lot of it anymore. Mahler is the long man bad. Oh, okay. Like I said, I haven't watched any of his stuff in a long time. But that's just more of a me thing. Because when I'm watching shit on YouTube, I'm watching coin pushers and arcade videos. Did you watch the Screen Junkie honest trailer for Rise of Skywalker? I did not. Shows how much I care about Rise of Skywalker. I never am like, I don't care. EFAP meme. Yeah, I can't watch EFAP. It's just too long. If they were like a half an hour, then this is too long. It's like listening to a bunch of friends that you're not friends with. You know, it just feels kind of awkward to me to be in those to be like listening to a lot of those really long streams. That's how I chill out. Watch something wholesome and what you enjoy. Well, I like Corner Gas, and I like a lot of the arcade videos, but all the arcades are closed, so I can't watch those. Mahler makes 7 to 12 hour streams because his critiques are so long. They're bad. Long, oh bad. Long zero bad? Yeah, that's why I can't really tune in more than like 5 minutes. Because I have shit to do. I mean, I'm not like... I can't sit on my own streams for more than 3 hours. Red Letter Media, my fake film buff friends, I feel that. As a German, what are arcades? They're like the Dave & Buster's and they have, you know, coin pusher, claw machines, the claw machines where you win the animals. Fair enough critique. As long as you're like idiots like Jack Saint or Quentin, who mostly bitches at it being long. Well, that's the thing. They are too long. I'm not gonna sit there and listen to an 8-hour thing. And I'm not like saying that people are wrong for liking it. I'm just saying I can't. I don't have the attention span for it. I just don't. I don't have the attention span. I don't really care what they're talking about enough to care. It's like a Ricada stream too. I mean, if it's not like the Vic stuff, then there's no reason for me to watch it. Sorry. But I like their content just fine, and I'm not like saying they're bad or crap or anything. In ancient times, we had to put coins in machines to play a video game. Yeah. Video games are housed in buildings called arcades. Oh, I like the ticket ones, I like coin pushers. I like those a lot. I've seen every video he has on Mahler and Mueller. It takes some time and dedication, especially for EFAP. Yeah, and I just can't. It's like, I have enough trouble trying to pay attention to Star Trek to critique on my channel, and I'm to the point where I don't like wasting brain power on something that's just going to piss me off, or, you know. You can see why I probably never get invited on EFAP. It's like, okay, what is this? It's 8 hours long. I have about an hour, and then I lose interest and don't care. It's like, I don't want to argue about anything for more than like 2 minutes. You only see grappling hook games on Carnival, for example. Some of the arcades at Burger King. Arcades aren't what they used to be anymore. There's a cool one in Wyoming, great food, otherwise meh. Well, I know, I've been watching them recently because I never really went to them. Last arcade I went to, I got stuck at Guitar Freaks, which did not give tickets. I didn't care how many dollars and quarters. See, I was always a pinball fan, so I liked pinball, and now I like I like coin pushers a lot, because those are pretty fun. Those are like more adult arcades. Cursing World and Cursing USA or Cruising. Wow, I can talk. Cruising World and Cruising USA. Oh, well, I remember Cruising USA and Cruising World. I remember those. I had one of them on N64 back in the day. Miss the days of lock-ins. What's a lock-in? Last arcade game I played was Time Crisis and Mortal Kombat. Last arcade game I played was probably a Star Trek coin pusher or a claw machine. And I'm talking about like those. Not like so much video game ones, because video games, this is why I don't buy fighting games, because fighting games are very much, you put a quarter in and you die and you move on. I can't see playing them for more than, you know, a half an hour total, so I don't buy Mortal Kombat because I'm not gonna play it. I'm just not. Patrick Wenzel, I want a Dead by Daylight game. I tried I couldn't even watch it, like, let alone play it. I tried to watch it, I'm like, oh, this is just a darker version of Friday the 13th, got it? Here's where I get moody and shit. Alright, probably a good time to wrap. I'm just fucking around on guitar anyway. I was kind of thinking, alright, what was our total at? Let me see. I haven't taken the bra off in a couple of streams, so we're getting close. We are 16 away, actually, if we do the math. We're 16 away.
This is the power of math, people!
Shut up, Telly. It's not the power of math. Arcades will stay open all night. Games are free. Well, after a $5 entry free. Oh, that's one of the newer models. Free the boobies. We're getting there. Too early in the day to start drinking. I'll do an evening singing stream maybe this weekend. Maybe Friday. Maybe we'll do a stream Friday or Saturday night. I've been trying to stream Friday and Saturday. What's today? Wednesday? Today's only Wednesday, so I'm gonna have to probably clip all these stupid little videos. If I don't clip any videos today, will it kill my channel? Probably. So this stream will probably just be completely new. Not in 1995. That wasn't new. What was in 95? Alright, somebody about to start streaming. Well, thank you for being here. I know a lot of people are gonna start streaming. This is why I have a sitar. like this guitar. I forgot how much I liked this guitar. I'm just basically hanging out, chatting, and shooting this shit, messing around on guitar. In 95, I was still a relatively new human. In 95, I was 16. 95 lock-ins. Keep up. Murphy, I love your streams. Well, thank you. Yeah, because of all the copyright shit. Like the, that one will definitely probably kill the stream. I'm doing. I'm just messing around on chords just to make sure I keep my calluses. It is like 1,000,000 degrees in here though, and it's probably time to stop playing because I don't know how to play anything anyway. I know, I'm a fraud, unsubscribe now, I don't know how to actually play anything. That's the thing, is like when people do request stuff, then I get a lot of anxiety because I either don't know it or can't stand it. And that's always been my problem with like music stuff, is that if other people know it, I start to question on whether or not it's any good. But alright, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I am needing a nap now that it's 100 degrees in here. Holy shit. It's actually probably in the 70s, but you know, with the computer running and having 2 monitors, you could just feel the heat coming off of them. I am going to get my videos either clipped. Which ones do you want to see? Like the Amber Heard one, maybe? I don't know if I can even get any of these up here. Maybe the Vagrant Queen one. Maybe some of those. There was a shit ton of news today. There was just a shit ton of stuff. So it was. 95 was a strange year. Well, I'll probably be live with Midnight's Edge After Dark in a bit. Which one do you think? That Vagrant Queen thing about Anakin being a fucking incel? I don't know. I'm gonna need to make some thumbnails and stuff too while I still have my makeup sort of on. I haven't sweated it all off yet. I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, wherever. It has been super fun. I'm gonna do more of these in the afternoon, I think, because with the news and shit being so sporadic and there's not like any, you know, Charlie's Angels is being marketed as this isn't for you guys, shut up and stay home. Oh wait, why aren't you seeing her? So we don't have a lot of that, but we do have a lot of other celebrity meltdowns, and we still have TV shit, and we still have all kinds of stuff to talk about. It's not like I'm going anywhere, that's for damn sure. So I'll find other shit to talk about that's not like the movie and comic book SJW bullshit, because there's always SJW bullshit out there. Don't trust the news on April 1st. Well, they're not from today anyway. Any of the stuff is from like a couple of days ago, so. Like this Vagrant Queen thing. Yeah, that's an article from yesterday. So, I don't think anybody's going to do anything distasteful. But yeah, we'll be live over with Midnight's Edge After Dark in about an hour. And then Creepy Little Book has been going live earlier and earlier, so I try and pop in there when I can. Thank you guys so much. I will see you on the next video live stream. And I don't mean anything sucks, like, as a personal thing. I'm just a total hipster. Bye.